for whatever reason, I'm still learning the process of how to stream and something. I don't know if it's the application, the new game that we're going to play, or if my computer just updated. So for whatever reason, I can't display the game itself, but I have to display my screen. So probably another thing that I'm going to be working on to try to fix. But in the meantime, as requested, we're going to be playing I think it's Ghost of Thornton Hall. So we'll get right into it. So you see it's strange. It's like you can see my screen, which is the game, but it's not the actual application. So I'll have to figure that out. And hopefully the audio once again is going to be all right. Really excited to start a new game. And this one apparently is spooky, according to one of our last viewers. So we'll just get right into it. New game. I think may as well go with Master Sleuth and try to keep up our so far 1-for-1 streak of finishing a game on the harder level.
What time is it?
Late.
Savannah? Is that you? What's wrong?
I got a case for you.
Can it wait until later?
I'm sorry, it can't. There's been a kidnapping. A girl just a little older than you.
Shouldn't the police be taking care of this?
There's only so much they can do, and she needs to be found before something bad happens.
What do you mean?
The call came in for me, but I can't go. Thornton Hall is a dangerous place for people like me.
Ghost hunters, you mean? So people think it's haunted?
They know. Jesslyn needs someone who ain't afraid to run after her. That ain't me. What I'm asking of you is dangerous.
After everything you did for me in Japan, I'll do it.
Thank you. Drive to the airport now. I'll arrange a ticket. And Nancy, I didn't call you just because you're a good detective. I called you because you're a skeptic. Thornton Hall is no place for anyone who believes.
Well, then you called the right detective.
I'm serious. You think long and hard about that before you get on that plane. If what you find on the island is going to get to you, don't go. Stay home.
Don't worry, I'm on the case.
You sure about this?
I am.
Watch yourself around the Thorntons. They earn their bad reputation.
Well, thanks for being concerned. I should be okay.
Well, it depends who's here. Hope for your sake Wade's not skulking around, or that loony bin reject Harper. But it's Charlotte you best watch for. Black Rock Island belongs to her now. Has ever since the night the fire took her. Take care now.
Alright, so a girl's gone missing on the island, and I guess we're gonna have to try to find her. The boat is now officially gone. We are on the island. Not alone, but I'm assuming there aren't going to be many people here. Alright. Ooh, it's already spooky.
Jessalyn?
Excuse me?
Sorry. Of course you're not. I'm just tired.
No, don't be. I'm Nancy.
You're here to help?
Savannah Woodham called me in. She seems to think there's a supernatural explanation to Jessalyn's disappearance.
A couple of days back, that would have earned an eye roll. I'm Colton, the fiancé. Welcome to Thornton Hall. I'd extend you all the courtesies of the Thornton clan, but we seem to be about 20 years too late for that. You might need this. I found it in the house.
Is this Jessalyn's?
Yeah. It's dead, though. And the charger got mangled by something. Maybe you could channel all that inquisitive energy into seeing if you can get that old phone back up and running.
Alright, we can do that.
Were you and Jessalyn getting married soon?
Yes.
Any chance this is just pre-wedding jitters?
She might have had second thoughts about the wedding. Trust me, everyone does. But she never let anyone worry about her like this. She loved her family more than anything.
Is it safe to assume you had second thoughts about the wedding?
I never said that.
True, but you implied it. You said, trust me, everyone does.
I know. I remember it like it was just moments ago.
I'd better get going.
Bye.
Alright, so he must be devastated. I mean, his fiancée is gone. But we're gonna save the day. So I guess it's the girl. I guess she's the one who's missing. Someone kidnapped her. Whoa. Windy day, huh? Or is it ghost? We'll have to see. Maybe she just is hiding. Or, wow. Spooky. Okay, so here's someone else.
You must be Nancy.
Yes, you must be Clara, Jesselyn's mother.
Yes.
I want you to know that I'm here to help you with anything you need.
That's real sweet, hon.
I know you may not want me here since you didn't actually call me yourself.
So long as you help me find Jesselyn, you're welcome under what's left of my roof here.
Yeah, it's kind of like a torn down house. It's an interesting place to be living.
Who did Jesselyn come here with?
Addison. I tried talking to her, but she was a wreck. Here. She'll have calmed down a bit by now. I hope.
Alright, so we got Addison's phone number.
What do you think happened to Jesselyn?
You wouldn't know by the look of this dump, but we're worth a great deal of money. Well, that's what I thought this was. But then, no, not yet at least. I can't believe I'm praying for a ransom note to show up. It's like someone's trying to punish us.
Why do you say that?
Thornton Hall was once something truly beautiful. But so much greed and tragedy built up in these walls that when they started to crumble, I wanted to save this place, make it mine. But I couldn't. So whoever took Jessie wanted us to sit here in this broken down old house waiting for her.
Is there any chance Jesselyn's disappearance could be cold feet?
My Jessie would never put her family through this nightmare, never.
Were things good between Colton and Jesselyn?
They had their rows and their romantic dinners, same as any couple. Colton had well, hon, he had some issues, but they worked through them.
You mentioned that Colton had some issues. What did you mean?
To put it delicately, family issues. Never you mind, it has nothing to do with what's going on now.
I don't know about that. You can't rule out anything, right?
Why is everyone here? Shouldn't we be out searching for Jesselyn?
I closed down the company. The entire staff is out combing the woods. I said, sit home or join the search. You get paid either way. Not a soul stayed home. Jesselyn grew up in the business. She's got a lot of people looking out for her. I can be thankful for that. The police recommended a presence here. They said we'd have a better chance of noticing if something was off here, knowing the place and all.
See you later.
Take care.
I'm a little bit confused. It must be a huge island, first of all, but if they were workers here, is it for the wedding, or is it because they're trying to repurpose the place? Like, who are these workers? Harriam Thornton. Alright, don't know who that is, but kind of creepy. Man, this place is actually, like, destroyed. I guess just time, wear and tear. We've got an old book. The Long Cold Night on Black Rock. So it's a story about Thornton Hall. Oh, we can't take it with us, so let's just read it now. The years of plenty would soon be upon the Thornton clan, but they would not come without a price. In order to keep a close watch on the production facility, Jed had a small factory built on the Black Rock property. He did not foresee the potentially disastrous possibilities. Are we on Black Rock? Is Thornton Hall on Black Rock? I guess so. When the winds grew cold and the waves made passage back to the mainland difficult, the workers were granted permission to stay overnight in the factory. Scratch, scratch, scratch. Something must have happened. None survived. Sarah was the first to enter the factory the morning after the accident and never recovered from the shock of what she found within. Many within the town held Sarah in high regard for her kind, open nature. The employees in particular had an unwavering appreciation for Sarah, who had taken on the role of caregiver once the factory moved onto the island, affectionately calling her Nana. Okay, so Sarah is Nana. She visited the factory twice a day with bread and treats and offered a warm bed for the maid house to an employee who fell ill. Shortly after the tragedy, cannot even say that word, tragedy, Jed began construction of the house unit for inclement weather and immediately restaffed the factory, despite Sarah's wishes. While Jed seemed justifiably upset, he was determined to maintain the family business no matter what. When the new employee arrived on the island, Sarah retired to her room, refusing to leave until her death a few years later. It's been said that a handwritten note found in her pocket read, "We have sown the black seeds of death, and forevermore will harvest only blood." Evidence suggests that this note may have been fabricated, but the chilling messages remind a popular element of Thornton lore. Oh boy. This took a dark turn. Jeb was hit by the loss of his wife, but remained steadfast in his attempts to grow family business into something worth the tragic cost of the lives it had taken. Wow, okay, so a lot of people must have died. Jeb's drive became somewhat of a family trait after the passage of a few years, as did Sarah's discomfort with the business. In the generations to come, a dogged dedication to the company, or pleasing with their ill-gotten wealth, became the two defining characteristics of the Thornton clan. Even the most beloved family members eventually had to choose a side. It's interesting that they're that big of a company, or big that they have a whole book written about them, or someone must have, maybe it's supposed to be handwriting, I'm not sure. But it sounds like a dark time. Espionage in a bonnet, female secret agents of the Civil War. It's basically what we are. Nancy's like a spy. Alright, so we have a few different... Oh, I think Harriet Tubman was on one of the pictures. So we have a whole bunch of people. I'm not going to read it all right now, but it's good to know that the book's here in case one of the names come up. Sarah Emma Edmonds, Elizabeth Van Loo. There's a picture. So if we see any names or anything about espionage, we can always come back and read the whole book. And there's a creepy fireplace. Was it this one here? Yeah. Oh no, Sarah Emma Walkman. It might have been one of the people in the book. Alright, so we got a broken piano. We got some tea. Oh, bananas. Oh, clementine. Fresh fruit. I guess people are living here technically. So we have some fresh fruit. We have some napkins. Okay, also, we do have a checklist.
Can't check that off yet.
Find out any important clues on the phone. Haven't done that yet. And she has a huge notepad already. Alright, so this Nancy's taking a lot more notes than the last Nancy in The Secret of the Little Clock. So, why not make some tea? We can put some mint, some lime, sugar. Sure. And we have a phone. This is fantastic. Let's see, let's make our wallpaper maybe cats. No. What about the scoop? River Heights, that's boring. Finster, nah. Bike, lab. I think we're gonna go with scoop. And the ringtone, let's just do... We'll do the standard. Whatever. We got a camera, perfect. And what else? We have contacts. Okay, perfect. So we got the note with the number on it, but she puts it right into her phone right away. So let's just, give her a call and see what's going on.
Hello?
Addison, my name is Nancy Drew. I'm calling to see if you can help me with something.
Is this about Jessalyn?
Yes?
I can't. I'm sorry.
The sooner we can find out what happened to her, the better her chances of survival.
Okay. I'll help with what I can.
What do you think of Colton?
What's to think? He's always been decent to me and Jess.
how's Jesselyn's relationship with Clara?
Okay, maybe a little strained.
How so?
Jess used to call her Chairman Mom. Behind her back, of course.
Do you think Clara could have anything to do with Jesselyn going missing?
I don't think Jess was afraid of Clara. But still, I can't say for sure.
Can you walk me through what happened the night Jesselyn went missing?
She was about to get married, and I think the pressure of it was getting to her. It was supposed to be a night of blowing off some steam. Jess always loved a good scare. She used to make me sneak into scary movies with her when we were kids. So, in a weird way, spending the night searching for a ghost sort of made sense for a bachelorette party. At first, it was really fun. We were running around trying to scare ourselves silly. We were making these recordings like we were on a ghost hunter show. Then, things got strange.
Is there anything you remember that might help me find Jesselyn?
No. Actually, wait. Hang on. Upstairs, there was this door. Jess was desperate to get it open. Between you and me, I was relieved that she couldn't figure it out.
Really? Why?
I could feel eyes on me all night long.
What were you doing at Thornton Hall that night?
A scavenger hunt, but I don't know. There was something strange about it.
In what way?
Jess was looking for something toward the end of the night. Kinda desperately. It stopped being fun. That's all I know.
How was Jesselyn acting that night?
She was classic Jess for most of the night.
Then something happened?
Yeah, we were in the house and suddenly she just screams. And then she's nowhere to be found.
What happened?
I was alone in the house, jumping at every noise, too afraid to move. It felt like hours. Then she came back. She wouldn't say what had happened. She wouldn't even talk to me. She wanted to be left alone. She went downstairs, and that was that.
You said things got strange. What did you mean?
It was her and me up in that freezing house, and I remember thinking, I'll never get to sleep. But then I started to feel fuzzy.
Fuzzy?
Like I was underwater or something. And I noticed Jess was gone again. I wanted to get up and find her, but I couldn't move. It was like this invisible hand was pinning me down. I heard a strange voice. It wasn't Jess. Then it was the morning. I was alone and Jess was gone.
Did you notice any secret passages or tunnels while you were at the house?
No, but it was so drafty in there, it would surprise me if there weren't.
You said you heard a voice.
Charlotte. I'm sure of it.
Did she say anything?
She sang. I only heard a little bit.
Would you consider yourself a believer in the paranormal?
If you'd asked that last week, I would have made some crack about Bigfoot.
And now?
And now I'm going to say that I don't believe. Because I'm afraid if I let myself believe, I'll be opening a door that no one can close.
See you later.
All right. Later.
Uh-oh, so we have big trouble on our hands. Sounds pretty serious. We don't know Allison, but I mean, she must be being truthful, right? Let's just call Savannah too while we're on the phone.
Hi, Nancy. Did you get the package I left for you?
Not yet.
Ask around. It should be there by now.
What have you been up to since we spoke last?
I've been teaching the road to know my wheels.
Are you working on the next book?
I've been running away from the next book. And an empty house that was filling up with chatty ghosts. But who knows? When I'm out of gas, maybe I'll have no choice but to listen to what they have to say. If they're interested, I'll send you a gallery proof. If they're not, guess I'll go teach.
I'd better get going.
Good night.
Alright, so we'll talk to Bess on the phone later. Let's go see if we have our package.
Nancy.
Oh, she doesn't
See you
know.
later. Bye.
But I'm gonna save the game. And, oh, I noticed this as well. Okay, so there are some awards. Bottled up, egged, spoiler free, brewmaster. Okay, so we gotta make some tea or we gotta do something with the tea. Ghost Hunter, Cotton Run, Spooks Galore, Humanitarian, Historian, Eerie, I can't even say that word. Key Spinner, Trivia Tamer, okay. What? We shall...
Can't do that right now.
Oh, okay, and it's a briefcase, so we can explore when the girl's gone. So we'll go upstairs, because she said there was a door upstairs, and then we'll check out the rest later, I think.
It looks like the painting is missing.
Oh. Okay, so we're missing a painting. Someone stole a painting. Interesting. Bag of fluff or a bag of flour or something. Cotton. Oh, I like our menu. Oranges, dead phone, napkin. There's a bed up here. It's kind of an awkward. I wonder who's sleeping up here. Table with nothing on it. Huge windows. They must be kind of drafty or breezy. Jackson Thornton. Pretty dark in this game. Alright. We got another story, so let's just see. We'll kind of go through it quickly. So the last flight of Karenina and Dodge. Roger, Dodge, as he's known to his friends, never let difficulty stand in his way. As a child, he found that he was defined by the persistent stutter that would follow him throughout his life. He'd often state that the difficulties with speech led him to be somewhat of a shy child. He grew to be a bookish young man with deep love for language. Despite his great intelligence, he would struggle to find his place in the world. That changed when he met Mariana in the spring of his freshman year. As a boy, he wrote in a letter to a longtime friend, I felt sorry for myself because I couldn't speak. Now I only feel sorry for those who cannot listen. Mariana knows how to listen, and she's taught me how to be heard. By all accounts, Mariana was quite taken by Dodge immediately. According to an oft-told anecdote, Dodge once proclaimed that he would love her until the day he could say her name without a single hesitation. Why was he hesitating? I mean, whatever. On the spot, she declared that she would be henceforth to be called Mariana Karenina. I can't even say the name, so maybe that's what he means, without hesitation. The joke solidified into a nickname once the couple noticed the scandalized reactions she would see from the stuffier members of the Thornton clan. Always a bit mischievous, Mariana was never quite in step with the rest of the family. She was known for her wicked sense of humor and often envied those privileged positions she held. Usually the first person that relatives would turn to with the problem, Mariana led the family through many troubled times. But the real trouble began on a stormy night in the middle of winter. Mariana had been asked to meet with the head of the small agricultural company the Thornton business had been hoping to acquire. The papers had been drawn up, but there was still some uncertainty on the part of the company's owners, Mardi Gras stock and grain. Mariana was tasked with assuaging whatever their worries. Assuring? No, I can't even read that word. Their worries and getting the papers signed. Roger, as usual, was at her side. One can only guess their last moments together. This we know. The small prop plane crashed into an empty field after running into an unexpected strong storm. All 4 passengers died with impact, and along 2 other flight crew. Those who knew the pair knew that they were at the very least must have been relieved to have each other's company in those last moments on the plane, as the plane fluttered down from the sky. Man, so everyone died in this game. Plane crash, whatever accident in the factory. And this is the girl. This is Mariana Thornton. Looks like a painting. This must be that door she was trying to open, so we're gonna have to find a key.
What's that smudge? It almost looks like something was painted over.
A smudge? I'm glad you said that, because I didn't notice a smudge. Guess we're gonna have to, maybe our little tea towel? Nope. I would like to be the voice actor for Nancy going, That's all she says. Oh, and there was a clock. I missed the clock. I don't know if we can do anything with it, but let's just see. Nope. Okay, so it's a really weird house. There's not a lot of space upstairs. There's a room on the floor. Who's this? Beauregard Thornton. I think my monitor is just so dark. I wonder if I can fix it. Oh man, I don't know. Brightness, let's turn the brightness up a little bit. I don't know if that's even changing anything. Okay, I turned my brightness up a little bit, but it's still not perfect. It's still a little dark. That's alright. Alright, there's another room. Pure gum spirits for thinning paints, varnishes. Okay, so we can use that upstairs on the painting, I'm guessing. Or maybe to start a fire. I think it's usually flammable. What's this? Nails in the wall. Electricity manual for making batteries with common household items. Do it yourself. Oh, maybe to charge the phone. Portable electronics are driving force in the modern age, but the history of the battery can be traced back to 200 BCE and the so-called Baghdad battery, discovered in the 1930s during an archaeological dig. It's a clay version containing a cylinder rod, evidence of corrosion. Right. There are two main components. You need metals that are positively charged electrodes, known as an anode, and a negatively charged electrode, known as a cathode. The third component is an electrode with separate terminals that allows the charge to flow between them. Alright, so coins. Mix half cup vinegar with salt, paper towels. We need pennies or nickels. Okay, so we're going to need some sort of metal or coins. We need a potato. Oh, okay. Take a potato and insert the nail. Oh, there were a bunch of nails on the walls. Maybe we can do that. The fruit. Okay, we have some oranges. Use acidic fruit, lemons, limes, oranges. Press 1 copper coin and 1 nail into each fruit. Connect all fruit together in a row by attaching positive terminals to the clips on the nails and the negative terminal to the coin on the other fruit. So we still need some nails or some coins. Soda, vinegar, or maybe we could find some vinegar. Random person. Okay, that seems easy enough.
I don't have all the parts I need.
Well, we have the oranges, Nancy. Okay, so we need some coins, or can we not
I
do
need to
these?
find something to remove these nails.
Oh. Or we need a hammer. That makes a lot of sense. Is there no hammer here? I would just pull them out if I were Nancy.
This must be the missing painting.
Okay, that was easy peasy. Done. Whoa, look at the ceiling. That's kind of creepy. Whoa. What's this? Oh, this looks like the cotton runner. Okay, so maybe we're gonna make something. We have cotton runner, cotton machine. We have the cotton already. Perfect. No idea what this is, but maybe something for thunder, lightning. Shovel. Maybe we can use one of those two things to take those nails out of the wall. I don't know. What's this say? Thornton family, cotton processing. This door is from the barn that housed the equipment for processing the cotton. Many a worker lost their fingers in the processing room.
That didn't sound good.
Okay. What's this? Some sort of scale we don't know yet. Can I not go in? Oh no. Oh. What? That's so random. You try to open the door and like a sieve or whatever they're called, they like swing down and chop your head off? Okay, so we're not gonna knock on the door. Is it a booby trap or is this like a thing that someone put there? Oh, that's weird. Okay, so we don't know what we're doing with this yet. Oh, I didn't see this view before. So there's some coins, perfect. Okay, Actually, it looks like... Looks like one of those movie reels. What view? Where am I? Oh, okay. It's a really unique view. Okay. Maybe I can get the nails out with the shovel. No? This... Oh, picker? Alright. I guess not. So we'll come back once we find the hammer. I feel like a hammer would be here, though. There's so many tools. And... Okay, there's a ghost. Okay. Well, I am just going to save the game for a minute. So, I found this thing out. So, I know that technically you're supposed to stand up every hour to get your blood flowing, circulate everything. But then, I found out from having an ergonomic assessment to see if my workstation was set up properly, they said you're supposed to stand up and move around every half an hour. And I was just getting used to getting up every hour and going to the bathroom, getting water or talking or printing something. But then she said, no, you're supposed to stand up and move every half an hour. So this is going to be officially the stretch time. I don't know. I think I'll just call it stretch time for now. Every half an hour, I'm just going to stand up quickly. I'm going to just do a little get up. I might just, go open the door for a minute. But yeah. Okay, whoever just came into the room, sorry, bad timing, because it's officially stretch time. We've been on here for half an hour, and I'm just going to stand up quickly because she was really on my case about this. She was saying, yeah, well, it's still good if you get up every hour, but it's still not enough. And we're just always sitting down all day for so long now, and it's really unhealthy. And she's like, yeah, you can still, be healthy, go to the gym, be active after work, but it really makes a huge difference if during the workday or during a streaming session, you get up and you move around. So with all that being said, I'll be right back. But I mean, she didn't say you have to be up for an hour or anything. She said just get up for a minute, walk around, come right back. So even if you're watching, I don't know if you've been sitting down for half an hour, but you should get up and just move for a minute. So I'll just be right back. It's actually perfect timing too because my dog really wanted to go outside. But as soon as I open the door, of course, she says, no, I don't want to go outside anymore. So yeah, we'll go back to the game. But thank you for... I think I should make that a thing, stretch time or stand-up time. I need a name for it. Maybe even just move time, blood circulations, I don't know. There could be some really fun name for that. But in the meantime, stretch time. Every half an hour, apparently, according to the expert. I shouldn't be complaining. It's really not a big job to stand up, but just sometimes when you're in the groove or when you're just going, the time flies by so quickly you don't even notice how much time has passed. Next thing you know, 2 hours later, and you're still sitting there.
Yes?
What's the story with the locked room upstairs?
It's Charlotte's. We don't go in there.
It might help me figure out what's going on if I could take a look around.
Best of luck. That door locked itself up tight the day of her funeral. There's not a key in this world that'll open it. I've tried.
I'd better get going.
Take care.
I distinctly remember in one of the games we have to lockpick something. I don't know if it was this game or not, but I don't know why Nancy can't use her skills from other games in other games. Alright, so this looks like it's Franklin Thornton. No clue why we had to get that picture, but we also had some paint thinner, so we will. I didn't even notice that there was something on here, but we'll put some paint thinner on the cowl. And
there's something back there. What is that? Are those graves?
This is a weird painting. It's almost like there's two people in the painting picture. We'll come back to it. And yeah, so we can't lockpick that. We're going to find a key, or we're going to have to come in through a different way. We're going to get into that room, I know that much. Let's go talk to Colton again and see what he has to say.
What do you think of Clara?
She's just a little severe until you get to know her.
And then?
I wouldn't know.
You're holding something back.
So what if I am?
Okay, well, he's supposed to help us find
Need
his
something?
fiancé.
How did you and Jessalyn meet?
I saw her one day and thought, this is the girl I'm gonna marry. And then I threw a rock at her face.
Like, metaphorically?
No, I was just a kid. I had a very limited game book. She still has a little scar. You can see it when she smiles. I'll never live that down.
I imagine things improved from there?
We became best friends. Then we grew up and became what we are. Or were. Or...
So you and Jessalyn must have dated for quite some time.
Actually didn't start dating until a year ago.
Really?
We both dated other people, but nothing worked out. One day Clara had enough and sat us down and said, everyone knows you're gonna get married. Go to it already. Jess was mortified. I took her out to the coast since that always cheered her up. We talked through the night, and by the time the sun came up, it just stopped sounding so silly.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I don't think I like Colton. He's not very helpful. I mean, I'm sure he's stressed out with everything going on, but he's a little odd right now. So, let's check out the campground. I mean, I don't even know what this is called. The Island Ground? Alright, so there's a family cemetery. Okay, they must have a lot of money. They weren't lying. They have an island. They have like a mansion that's deteriorating. They have a cemetery for the family? That's a huge family. Oh my gosh.
Hey!
Oh.
You're not Savannah.
No, but you must be Wade.
Is she with you? Are you the new assistant? What's his name, get canned or something?
Logan? I don't know. All I know is that she thought I'd be the right person for the case. She's not coming.
What did you just say?
She said she was sorry to send me, but nothing could get her to come here.
I never took her for a coward.
Well, she seemed pretty scared of the ghosts.
Ghosts? No, that ain't it. She's scared of seeing me. I hope Savannah understands the mess she dropped you in.
What kind of mess?
Take a look around and then you tell me. Who's more welcome here? The living or the dead?
The dead.
Anyway, Savannah had a package sent. I guess it must be for you. It's up in the house.
Where? We looked in the whole house.
From what I understand, the Thornton family business is very successful.
Yep. We got money and all the trouble that buys.
Who else is here?
Clara, that's Jessalyn's mother. Colton, her fiancé.
Anyone else?
Depends what you mean by anyone.
Any other alive or verifiably real people?
No.
Okay, so we got Clara, Colton, and Wade.
What do you think of Colton?
I do not like that shifty little punk, but I have said that about all Jesse's boyfriends. With him, I mean it a little extra.
Yeah, I don't like him
Something's
either.
crooked with the two of them together. I don't know if she can see it or not.
Who runs the family company?
Clara?
Do you think that's fair?
No.
Would you like to run the company?
Good, sweet nonsense, no. Do not even imply that I'm after that to anyone.
Why aren't you in the house?
I'm only on the island because Jessalyn's missing. Nothing's gonna get me in that house.
I don't know about that.
Do you know Savannah?
I did, once.
And now?
And now I don't.
What's Clara's relationship to the rest of the family?
My cousin, Harper and Charlotte's cousin. She lived with the girls after her mama passed.
How did you meet Savannah?
We went to the same bookstore.
You don't seem like the type.
I'll take that as a compliment and an insult.
How long ago was this?
A while. Gone now. It was a little old dark place. place. Carried these musty old books. Stuff that didn't exist anywhere else.
What kind of stuff?
All sorts. But I was there researching our family. Savannah had this way of reading, like there was something she needed to know real bad. One day I finally asked, "What is it you need to know so bad?" You know what she said?
What?
Nothing. She handed over the book she was reading and walked out. At first, I'm feeling a touch rejected. But then I look at the book.
What was the book?
That was the crazy thing. It was the Thornton family book of names. Births, deaths, marriage, and so on, going way back.
Why would she have that?
Why, indeed. I had to know. Took me some doing, but I tracked her down.
So you met Savannah because she was trying to find Charlotte's ghost?
One of those people who met her was Savannah. Ask her, and maybe she'll tell you about it. After that, she became obsessed with Thornton Hall. We got to know each other. I fell for her like a Black Tuesday banker. In the end, the landing was just as rough.
Does anyone actually live here?
No one lives out on the island, but just on the shore.
But just on the shore? The house is not fit for living.
You said you were researching the family. Why?
After Charlotte died, that's when something I always knew came out shining so bright I finally had to admit it. Long as it's been growing, the Thornton family tree's been split down the middle. The evil roots always trying to strangle out the good. I used to think I was on the side of good.
And now?
What do you think?
I don't know.
Yep, same here.
What did you mean about the family being split in two?
You wouldn't know by looking around here. Seeing the state we're in, but we're loaded.
What's that have to do with anything?
The Thornton family bought its money with blood, and not always our own.
And you think one part of the family had more to do with this than the other?
I don't speak ill of the dead, especially not when they're staring up at the soles of my boots. Look around. You'll see.
Were you close to Jessalyn?
Everyone was. Everyone is. She's the bright spot of happiness in this whole miserable family.
See you later.
Bye.
Interesting. Well, I hope we find her.
No need to jump, just me.
Can you tell me about some of these stones?
I'll tell you what I can. But sometimes it's best to just look and listen. That there is Clara's mother.
What can you tell me about her?
Not a great deal. She loved her secrets. Never even told Clara who her daddy was.
Why not?
Don't know. When Clara was about 10, Rosalie got real sick. Every day Clara would ask about her daddy. I think she was afraid of being left to fend for herself. But Rosalie wouldn't say.
Very interesting. We might have to ask Clara about that. Alright, so there's a whole bunch of tombstones. I wonder if we have to look at every single one. Maybe. Dead.
Harper's stone.
Oh, he's going to talk to us every time. Okay.
Indeed. She ran away shortly after Charlotte died. Long enough that we thought we'd lost her too. One day she walked in the front door looking wild and thin as a spring sapling. Never said where she was. Her granddaddy was so mad he left the stone to remind her of what she'd put them through. She'd sit out there and read. Don't know if it was spite or if it made her feel at home. Knowing her, probably both. This blank one is my favorite.
Why is that?
Who doesn't want a celebrity in the family? Especially one that rubs all the wrong people the wrong way. The Gray Lady. In the Civil War, they say she was a spy, passing codes for the North. If you look, you can find some of her contraptions here. Her service gave the Thornton family this land.
So we'll have to look for the Grey Lady in that book of spies, see if we can find anything else. It's kind of cool though. Let's see what else we have here. Oh, the statue just moved. I don't know if you saw that. That's spooky. Alright. Thornton Cemetery. This plaque honors those who found their final rest. Sorry, for some reason that screen's way brighter than this one. I barely read it. Who found their final rest beyond family grounds, including Franklin. Okay, he's the one that we just found the photo for, I think, in the room. All like 1900s. Man, this place is huge. We've got more tombstones here.
Roger and Marie, side by side from the day they married to the day they died. Both real sweet. Charlotte and Harper's parents. May they rest in peace.
I hope this isn't that like trivia question at the end saying like, which tombstone was this, or which person did this? Because I'm so bad with names and remembering. Oh, this is cool. So we have a fountain. I like how some of the features do work even though no one's living here. Oh, more tombstones. 54 souls. And a cracked tomb. A lot of these are just cracked and nothing on them. Alright, anything else? Any more hidden tombstones? I don't think so. We'll just keep going. Let's go around, up. Ooh, this big one. Creepy. How are all these stones moving?
It's locked.
Okay, so we could either find a key, we could lockpick it, find another way in, again. We're gonna need to start finding some keys though, I think. Let's go talk to Wade again. Is that his name? Wade?
Wanna hear a ghost?
Yeah.
Check it out.
I found a set of graves without names on the markers.
That is where our troubles began.
What happened?
Most of the family had rather it never come up. Our first factory was right here on the island. At the time, it made us a lot of money. But along the way, we got greedy. Never built a place for the workers to stay. They'd bed down right on the processing floor. Nothing for heat in the winter, so the workers built fires inside. One winter, there was a wicked cold snap. They built a couple of extra big fires, and in the night the fumes built up. None of them ever woke up again.
Oh my gosh, that's awful.
That's when we split in two. Half saying this will never happen again, and half saying accidents happen. Grieve and move on.
That must have been the tombstone that had like 50-something lives. Maybe all the workers.
Have you always been a ghost hunting enthusiast?
I'm not exactly enthusiastic about the dead, no offense meant. But yes, I do find it interesting.
Why?
Life is a quest for truth, is it not? And death has a way of stripping away all pretensions.
That's pretty philosophical for a guy wearing boots.
You Northerners don't have a lock on big thinkers. We got plenty. Like Roscoe J. Redbrook and the Gimbaltucky Boys, and I dare you to say their lyrics don't equal those of the Greek poets. And we got that old guy with the white suit and the chickens. Point is, I like ghosts because they show me what is, not what I want to see. And wearing boots don't make you stupid. Makes you smart, if it's muddy.
That's funny.
Do you have a key to the crypts?
Sorry.
When did the factory accident happen?
That was more than 100 years ago, and we still can't move on. That's why this house still stands, I think. Until we Thorntons decide who we're gonna be, we're stuck on this island. You should see it on a summer day when the ocean and the sky are sharing the same blue and the grass is bright. But here it is, gray and dark, under all the misery we've heaped upon it.
You don't seem like a bad guy. Can you tell me why you ended up in jail?
You really want to know?
I do.
Then listen. I don't care if you believe me, but keep this to yourself.
Okay.
I wasn't close to the company then. Still ain't, but I heard through a friend of the guy down the way. You know how it goes. I heard that our processing plant in town was up to its old tricks, hiring people who couldn't afford to quit and treating them beyond bad, locking them in to meet quotas and such. I asked Clara. She denied, naturally, but it made her so mad I asked. I had to go check it out myself. I went in the middle of the night, and right away I saw it was true. The exit was padlocked, right in plain view of the world, and no one cared. I broke in, that's true. I was furious. I broke one of the big machines, that's true too. So there it is. I stood up, and boy, did I get knocked down.
You must be pretty mad at Clara.
You don't even know the half of it.
Can I listen to more recordings?
Sure.
It's the same recording, not different. Oh, whatever.
See you later.
Later.
Interesting. So I wonder why they let him back on the island if they had so much conflict in the past that he even went to jail for it. Might have to ask Clara about that. But let's see. Ooh. Scavenger list. Oh, this must have been what the two girls were doing. Scavenger list, 21 items to search and find. Land on the island, photo of haunted house, spot a bat. There's a whole bunch of them. There's a whole bunch of graveyards too. Not sure what that exactly means. Find a painting. I wonder if we're going to have to finish the list. Alright, that's random, but okay. So we have cemetery, we have the exit, which I don't think we can leave. Okay, fair enough. Then we have the home. Can we go outside the back? I don't think so. I guess we will go talk to Colton once more.
What's up?
Well, what do you think happened to Jesselyn?
Yeah, I'm trying to avoid thinking about it. My mind can get caught up in a real dark place. You know, when things around me get bad.
What do you mean?
Ignore me. I've been up way too long.
Do you know anything about Clara's past?
No. It's funny you ask.
Why is that?
I could tell Jess had something to tell me about Clara. She'd get so close and just stop dead.
She never told you anything?
I know Clara's mom died when she was young, and she ended up living with her cousin's family. But that's it.
That's weird that
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Jesselyn, who was Clara's daughter, didn't tell Colton about her mom? Is this her mom?
Nancy.
It's weird that they wouldn't talk about their family, that's all I'm saying, and they're getting married.
Is there anything else I should know that might help me find Jesselyn?
Yeah. Keep a suspicious eye on Wade.
Wade didn't seem all that dangerous to me.
He neglected to tell you about his time spent in jail, I see.
As a matter of fact,
Wade's a nice guy when he wants to be. And only when he wants to be. I'm happy we have another set of eyes looking for Jesse, but I do hope you know what you're getting yourself into.
Wade said you're the reason he went to jail. Is that true?
No. Wade is the reason Wade went to jail.
He said you were the one who pressed charges.
Well, isn't he the chatterbox when it suits him?
Is that true?
Yeah, it is. What he doesn't get, what no one gets, is that I meant well. No matter how he explained it to you, he broke the law. He broke into the factory, he damaged thousands of dollars of equipment, and scared the workers half to death. I didn't think he'd go to jail, though, and he knows that.
What did you think would happen?
I thought community service. An officer to keep him away from his crooked friends so he would finally straighten up. I planned on dropping the charges, but once the ball got rolling, I lost control of it. Wade ended up sitting across from a judge who wanted to make an example. And that was that. Wade has wanted his revenge ever since. It's stupid. I even suspected him of taking Jesselyn to get back at me. But he'd never do something like that. I don't think.
Everyone else seems to be avoiding the house. Why are you in here?
You'll think I'm crazy.
Not after the day I've had.
Fair enough. I guess I want to be close to whatever it is that took Jesselyn.
Who else was in that old portrait with you?
You know, hon, we had that covered up for a reason. I can't talk about it. Not right now. Please,
Oh my
just
gosh.
leave me be.
No one wants to talk about things.
Yes, hon.
See you later.
See you later, hon.
If they were just open, we could help her. Let's see if we can find the Grey Lady in this book, though. Rose Greenwood, Harriet Tubman, Belle Boyd, Sarah Edmonds. Maybe we don't need to know. It's just all about them. And there's. Let's make some more tea while we're here, because that seemed to be one of the things we need to do. What if I do just tea, nothing in it? Hey, she drinks it. I think that we will go... What was it? Let's just go take a look at that photo one more time. Maybe it was Charlotte was in the picture with her. I'll be honest, I didn't think that was Clara. Not a very good portrait. I'll give you that much. Alright, so the door is locked. We can't do anything up here. Oh yeah, there's supposed to be a package. It wasn't here before, but it's here now. Perfect. Nancy, what's this? EMF reader. Oh, that's for like a lecture. Oh, I forget what it stands for, I guess, paranormal activities. We got a book, The Ghost of Thornton Hall, True Encounters Retold by Savannah Woodham. Okay, so these are all her things. Nancy, here's some old paperwork from when I was working on Charlotte myself. I know you're going to be looking... Oh, I'll turn it this way. I know you're going to be looking for Jessalyn during the day, but nighttime is the best time to investigate the family. That's when the spirits get restless in more ways than one. You'll probably get out more with the family then anyways. My EMF gadget is included and works pretty well on the property. I don't usually use these, but there's a strong correlation between the meter peaking and the document sightings. I know you don't like things that can't be explained, but just because you can't be explained yet doesn't mean that you should disregard it. Call me if you want to talk. I don't know what I can help or offer, but I'm here if you need anything. Savannah. Alright, so we have a lot of books and a lot of reading. I think I might read this later, but we might give her a call as well. Oh, we can't even take the book with us. Why can we take some things with us and we can't? Like, we're carrying around a bag of cotton right now, but we can't carry around a book? I don't know. I really do think we should charge that phone, because I think it's going to take... It's going to give us something, but we need to find a hammer. Let's just go see once again if we can take those things out of the wall. We need to get to the nails. Where were they? Over here, I think. No? Okay, can we use... We can't use the spade? No? Picker? There's gotta be a hammer around here somewhere. My screen is so dark, I can't... Why is my screen so dark? I'm just gonna see if I can change maybe my contrast. Okay. Contrast is better. Brightness is all the way up. I know it doesn't change anything for you guys, but for me, a little bit better. Okay. Things are serious now. We need to find a hammer. Or something to take the nails out of the wall. I just don't see anything that's going to be helpful. This is a puzzle. We don't know how to do that yet, or what to do with it. Is there no hammer anywhere in here? We also don't know what or how to use this thing. There's gotta be a hammer somewhere. Because we can't seem to ask anybody for a hammer. That's not a prompt. What the heck? Maybe I'll put the oranges... No? The coins? Ah. That's frustrating. Do you know where the hammer is? Anybody? Would be a big help. Maybe it's like outside in the grass somewhere. I really hope not. But you think it would be like, where do you put you put it in a drawer? Or on a wall? Or it's just on a table somewhere? I need some help. Is it even a hammer that we need? I don't But Nancy said we need to get them out, so I feel like I'm just running around in circles in this room. It must not be in that room. Maybe in here in these drawers? No, there's just the other guy there. Maybe there's a hammer upstairs and I missed it? I'm just trying to use my mouse on all the pieces to see. No hammer. Oh my gosh, there's a ghost. How do I get away? Oh, she's coming closer. Oh, Nancy. That's creepy. Nancy's a non-believer.
What was that?
Interesting. I don't think Nancy can explain that one. Definitely Charlotte. Oh, we should have used our EMF reader. Okay. I wish I remember, or I wish they told us what it was. I think it's electromagnetic field reader, electronic or electrode magnet reader, something like that. And I guess for this one it turns, ooh, this is right where the ghost was, orange. Very high here, yellow, and wow, there's a lot of activity. Oh, nothing around our bed. Got it. Well, at least we know we're not sleeping with the ghosts. It's good. Anything here? No. Okay, so I wonder if I can walk around with it though. No?
Hello.
I need a hammer.
I saw something really strange.
I did too.
What do you think that was?
Excuse me, I need to be alone.
How did she see it? We were upstairs. Was she following us? Like, was she behind us watching what we were doing and then she saw the ghost as well? Or was there another ghost at the same time down here? And is the same picture? I don't know.
Did you have more to say?
I've heard about the ghost, but can you tell me anything about the real Charlotte?
My cousin. But everyone thought we were sisters. She died here. Joined the old family, as they used to say. When I was a little girl, my mama used to say, after we Thorntons passed, we'd keep on living right here. Every night would be a beautiful ball with songs and cute boys to dance with. She wasn't trying to scare me to death, but nonetheless, I did not sleep well on story nights.
It does sound a little eerie.
That was back when Thornton Hall was pretty. Now, I don't even want to entertain the thought.
Did your mother say much else about the ghosts here?
Too much. If she thought there was a ghost about, she'd fall to pieces being so sad.
Sad? Most people are afraid of ghosts.
She had this weird belief that Thornton ghosts aren't around forever. They got a short time to make their peace. If they don't, they get bitter, real mean and nasty, until they forget everything that made them human. And then they slip into the cracks of the world to live with the others.
The others?
The lost souls from an accident that happened here years back. Mama called them hungry shadows.
Why?
Hungry shadows.
I don't want to know. She said they were all tangled together, lost and scared and mean. My mama was a good woman, but dang if she didn't scare me half to death with a regularity.
Goodbye.
See you later, hon.
Alright, so that wasn't much help. We just know that there's a lot of ghosts around on this island. Hey, look at that. It's been another half an hour. We're gonna really try to get good at this whole stretch time thing, and I won't make such a big deal of it every single time, but get up and stretch. It's half an hour. I think we're gonna save the game here. I'm getting hungry, so I'm gonna go make some dinner. But this game, it seems like there's still quite a lot to do. We just hit the surface. We're gonna have to find out how to get that hammer, get the phone charged, see how to get into that cemetery, so we got a lot up our sleeves. I think, I'm not sure when I'm going to come back on, but we're going to get back into this. And until then, like I said, get up, stretch, get that blood flowing because, you know, this is fun, this is entertaining, relaxing is great, but if you can get up, get moving, stay healthy, then we'll make sure that we're both around for a long time to keep playing more Nancy Drew. So, thanks for watching, and we will save the game and see you again soon. I have so much fun with these games, so I really love it when people watch and want to play along. But until next time, bye.